is the whole point of education. This is last week when he was speaking at my conference in Plymouth. And he said this, and I'm going to re-quote him, because it's worth re-quoting. He said, "The children of this generation will astonish us with their learning, but only if we astonish them by providing the best conditions under which they will learn." How do we do that? How do we become open? How do we share knowledge in a way that is going to inspire young people, that is going to excite them, that is going to engage them? Well, there are ways of doing this by providing these best conditions. One of the ways is to help them to self-organize their learning. Do you realize that around about 70%, that is almost 3/4 of the learning that we engage in, is actually outside of the classroom? It's on the bus, it's at home, it's walking with friends, it's sitting in a coffee bar, or sitting in a pub, in most cases in England anyway. Informal learning, self-organized learning, is probably the most learning that we will do in life. Now, how do we get the excitement of this into the classroom? And how do we get the formality and the importance of classroom learning out into informal learning? Well, the answer is to be open. The answer is to engage with technologies that will help us to achieve this. These are the 6 things that I believe are important for self-organized learning. Obviously, communication and reflection, collaboration with other people, the sense of community, the sense of connecting together. Who is using Twitter now? Some of you. I'd like to see a lot more hands go up than that, because Twitter, to me, is one of the most powerful connecting tools that exist, that are known to mankind today. And the reason I say that is because it's quite simple. If I have a question, and I think, do I know the answer to this question? No, I don't. Where do I go for the answer? This is a problem. Where do I go for the answer to the question? So, I Twitter. And I put the question up. And within 5 minutes, I will get maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 answers back from very real experts in the world somewhere. This is the power of connection. This is the power of tools like Twitter. They are open tools that anybody can use for free. And they will connect you with knowledge in a way that you just won't believe until you try it. So I encourage you all to try Twitter and to see if it works for you. Give it time as well, and persist. Creative tools, amplification of ideas through these tools. These are all important things. The global context. Let's talk about the field that we're working with today. This little lad here, he sat playing with these items here. Do you know what they are? Wires. This is old telephone cables. They're being ripped out, taken away, because there are less and less of them all the time as we go more wireless. He sat in the middle of all this. And here are some facts for you. The first fact, there are 5 billion mobile phone connections. 3 times as many as there are computers. And they are growing and growing all the time. Second fact, data consumed in last year on mobiles, 2.8 exabytes. This was more than twice the year before. That's a huge amount of data. Fact 3, social media use is on the rise with over 550 million users on Facebook and 24 hours of video uploaded every minute on YouTube. Most of it's rubbish, but some of it is very good. And some of it can be used for teaching in a very authentic way. We must not ignore these facts, because this is a phenomenon. This is global. This is happening now. As I speak, there are even more people subscribing to Facebook and Twitter. It's Obama, correct. And what's he doing here? He's speaking to his audience. But can you see what the audience are doing? And what have they got in their hands? Cameras, connections. What they're doing is they're sharing their experience with people who cannot be there. They're saying, I'm here at the moment, this is what I'm experiencing, I'm connecting with you, this matters to me, and therefore it should matter to you as well. And do you know the people that receive these pictures and the sound and all of the images coming from this event, they will experience it in a connected way as well, because they know the people who are sending it to them. Can you see what's happening up closer here? This guy here, he actually has a laptop. I don't know if I can show it to you. But yeah, he's live streaming from the event. And here, this is a live video of me with Obama in front of me here. I'm touching him. So this is amazing that we can connect so very, very quickly and immediately with people around the world.